putting this film together and putting it out in the world is filling a gap that I didn't even know existed until it was brought to my attention.
Right.
I think it can only do good as we continue to seek equity and equality in the world, for us to find these gaps that are so completely neglected and overlooked and fill them, because they're real.
I couldn't put my finger on exactly what I felt. And maybe that's what it is. It's those voids that we've gotten used to, standards that aren't good enough. And here we are with this opportunity, especially after last year, to make some corrections. And I think that's a great thing.
Yeah, exactly. Filling an appetite that we didn't even know we had.
And there's my quote. I'm done. Why is it impactful for Hollywood to make a film that features a team of female spies who are dynamic and strong and badass, and in your case, very smart?
Yeah, when Jessica came up with this idea and shared it with me, she posed a question. She was like, when was the last time we've seen an action espionage thriller with women at the helm?
Right.
And I thought for a second, actually, I don't think I've seen that. And that was her point. Like, it doesn't really exist. And why doesn't it exist when we know full well that there have been female spies around the world for a very, very long time? And like, 355 was the code for the first female American spy back in yonder days, So why not? It makes perfect sense that such a film should exist because the reality exists, right?
Jessica also said that she thought it was important for boys and girls to see women in these roles. And I know you wrote a children's book, and that was more so about dark skin, for our kids to love themselves in their skin. Do you see this movie as another opportunity to continue that messaging, another way for you to lead by example?
I hope so. What's funny to me is that when there are things led by women, we get asked this question of, is this for boys? But when there are things led by men, we never get asked, is this for girls? It's just assumed that the females will come along. And so I think in the very question, there is a problem. Just because something has a majority of women involved should not exclude people of other genders, This is just the perspective with which we are leading this particular film, but doesn't mean that we are catering only to the people who associate or identify with the particular gender in question. So yeah, this film, though it's led by women, is definitely about female empowerment, because at the end of the day, there is a discrepancy between male and female power in the world. It is not only for women. And my book as well, it features a little girl in it, but I love it when little boys identify with it as well,
Just gave me a Christmas gift idea.
Yes, of course.
Right? My nephew should be reading that too.
No, it really does resonate with boys as much as it does with girls.